Chapter 29. The Dream Messenger. The deeper I went into meditation and dream work, the more the boundary between waking and sleeping blurred. Nights became as important as days, and sometimes more so. In the quiet of my rural cottage, I slipped into dreamscapes that felt less like imagination and more like destinations. It was during one of these nights that she first appeared. At first, she was only a presence at the edge of my vision, a silhouette, a sense of warmth, a voice half heard as if through water. But soon she stepped forward with clarity. She was tall, graceful, her movements fluid like waves. Her eyes shimmered with a light I had only seen in moments of deep meditation. She did not give me a name, only a simple truth. You already know me. Her arrival marked a shift. These were no longer just dreams, but guided encounters. The network had spoken of allies who worked in subtle realms, those who did not operate from bases or governments, but from frequencies most humans never touched. I began to wonder if she was one of them. The more I met her in dreams, the clearer her guidance became. She would lead me through landscapes that were part earth, part something else. Cities of light, mountains that pulsed with energy, oceans reflecting starfields. Sometimes she asked me to face my own shadows, fears I thought I had buried, doubts that clung to me even in waking life. Other times, she reminded me of the mission, though never in direct terms. Instead, she would speak in images and symbols, a bird breaking from its cage, a seed sprouting beneath dark soil, a light piercing through storm clouds. And always, she seemed to know when I was wavering. That winter was heavy with solitude. I had walked away from a marriage, a career, and a life that might have been simpler. The path I was on was isolating, filled with secrets I could never share. In those moments, the messenger appeared, placing a hand upon my shoulder, her eyes filled with an understanding that transcended words. But life has a way of balancing even the loneliest of seasons. Around this time, I met someone new in the waking world, a woman whose presence softened the silence that surrounded me. It was a gentle beginning, yet it filled my days with warmth and turned the nights into something bright. Her companionship didn't erase the weight of the mission, but it reminded me that even in the midst of secrecy and solitude, I could still share moments of human connection. That grounding made it easier to face the intensity of the dream realms when night fell. One night, the messenger whispered something that jolted me awake. You will need to remember me when the time comes. I wrote it down immediately, not knowing if the time meant days, years, or decades ahead. But the certainty in her voice left no doubt. It would matter. By the end of that winter, I realized that these dream encounters were not just visions. They were training. The messenger was preparing me, teaching me in ways no classroom could. And though I did not yet understand her true nature, I sensed that she was more than a guide. She was a key,